In the tapestry of human experience, we often find ourselves adrift on a sea of uncertainty, tossed by waves of worry and fear. It is in these moments that we yearn for an anchor, a source of unwavering strength and comfort. Today we journey into the heart of Psalm 46, a timeless psalm that offers not just solace, but a profound message of hope and resilience. Psalm 46 stands as a beacon of hope in the midst of chaos, reminding us of a timeless truth. Even when the world around us seems to crumble, there is an unshakable foundation in the divine. We will explore the three most powerful prayers woven into this sacred text. Prayers that have resonated through millennia, offering comfort, courage, and unwavering faith to countless souls. Take a moment to quiet your heart, to let go of the day's burdens, and open yourself to the wisdom embedded within these ancient words. For in the depths of Psalm 46, we discover not just words on a page, but a lifeline to peace, a path to unshakable faith. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble, always ready to assist us in our times of need. These opening words of Psalm 46 are not just a statement of faith, but a resounding declaration of unwavering truth, a truth that has stood the test of time. They speak of a God who is not distant or aloof, but intimately involved in the lives of those who seek him, a God who cares deeply for each of us. Imagine, if you will, a fortress perched high atop a mountain, its walls impenetrable, its gates strong and secure, offering a sanctuary from all harm. This, my friends, is the image of God as our refuge, a place of safety and protection from the storms of life, a haven where we can find peace. When the winds of adversity howl, when the ground beneath us trembles and shakes, we can flee to this fortress, finding solace and security in the shadow of his wings, knowing we are protected. But God is not just a passive protector. He is also our strength, the source of our resilience and resolve, empowering us to face life's challenges. Think of a mighty oak, its roots digging deep into the earth, drawing nourishment and stability even in the harshest of conditions, standing firm against all odds. This is the strength we find in God, an unwavering support that empowers us to stand tall, to weather any storm, and to remain steadfast. The psalmist goes on to say that God is a very present help in trouble, not a distant deity, but a God who is intimately acquainted with our pain, who walks with us through the darkest of valleys, offering his presence and comfort. He is there in the whispers of comfort during times of grief, in the surge of courage when fear threatens to overwhelm, in the quiet assurance that we are never truly alone, that his presence is always with us. This promise of God's presence is not contingent on our circumstances, on whether life is smooth sailing or a turbulent sea, whether we are in calm or chaos. He is there in the midst of our joys and sorrows, our triumphs and failures, an ever-present source of strength and comfort, always ready to support us. We need only to turn to him, to seek his face, to open our hearts to his unwavering love, and to trust in his guidance. Remember, my friends, that the refuge God offers is not a place of escape from the world, but a place of empowerment within it, a source of strength to face the world. It is in the shelter of his presence that we find the strength to face our fears, to overcome obstacles, and to live lives of purpose and meaning, lives that reflect his love and strength. So when the storms of life rage around you, when fear threatens to consume you, and you feel overwhelmed, remember the words of Psalm 46. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Seek his presence, draw on his strength, and find comfort in the unwavering assurance that you are never alone, for he is always with you. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth gives way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam and the mountains quake with their surging. These are bold words, are they not? Words that challenge us to look beyond our immediate fears. Words that resonate with an almost defiant faith, a refusal to be cowed by even the most daunting circumstances. But how can we, as humans, creatures of flesh and bone, embrace such unwavering courage? How can we stand firm when the very foundations of our world seem to crumble around us? The answer, my friends, lies in the preceding verses, in the unshakable truth that God is our refuge and strength. You see, it is not that we are immune to fear, that we are somehow above the very human instinct to tremble in the face of uncertainty. No, our courage stems from the source of our faith, from the knowledge that even when everything else falls apart, God remains. He is the bedrock upon which we stand, the anchor that holds us fast in the storm. Imagine, if you will, a tiny ship caught in a raging tempest. The waves tower above, threatening to swallow it whole. The winds howl like banshees, and darkness envelops all. Yet amidst this chaos, the ship remains afloat, tossed and turned, but not destroyed. Why? Because it is tethered to something greater than itself, something immovable, something that can withstand the fury of the storm. This, my friends, is the power of faith. It is not a denial of the storm, but a recognition that even in the midst of the most violent tempest, there is a power greater than ourselves, a love that will not let us go. It is this faith that allows us to sing songs of praise, even as the earth trembles, to find peace even when our hearts are afraid. The psalmist is not suggesting that we will be exempt from trials, that life will be a smooth and easy path. No, he is acknowledging the very real possibility of hardship, of moments when the ground beneath our feet seems to give way. But he is also proclaiming a profound truth, that even in those moments we need not be overcome by fear, for we are not alone. We have a God who is with us, who strengthens us, who holds us fast. And it is in the knowledge of his presence, in the unwavering assurance of his love, that we find the courage to face whatever life may throw our way. So the next time you find yourself facing a storm, when fear threatens to overwhelm you, remember the words of Psalm 46. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth gives way. Cling to your faith. Draw strength from the one who is greater than any storm, and know that even in the darkest of nights, dawn will come again. The light will break through, and hope will be restored. Be still, and know that I am God. These 5 words, nestled in the heart of Psalm 46, hold within them a depth of meaning that has resonated through the ages, offering solace and guidance to countless souls. They are not a command to be passive, to sit idly by as life passes us by, but rather an invitation to enter into a different way of being, a state of active surrender, where we relinquish our need for control and rest in the knowledge of God's sovereignty. In a world that prizes busyness, that equates productivity with worth, the concept of stillness can feel almost radical, almost countercultural. We are bombarded with messages urging us to do more, be more, achieve more, leaving little space for quiet contemplation, for simply being. The constant noise and demands can drown out the whispers of our soul. Yet it is in the stillness, in the moments when we silence the noise of the world and turn inward, that we create space for God to speak, to guide us, to comfort us. Imagine, if you will, a lake whose surface is constantly churned by wind and rain, never finding a moment of peace. The water is murky, the depths obscured, and it is impossible to see what lies beneath. The constant agitation prevents clarity, but then the storm passes, the wind dies down and the rain subsides, bringing a sense of calm and tranquility. Slowly, gradually, the surface of the lake becomes still, until it is like a mirror, reflecting the heavens above, revealing the beauty and depth that were always there. This, my friends, is what happens when we cultivate stillness in our lives. We allow the turbulence of our thoughts and emotions to settle, creating space for clarity, for insight, for a deeper connection with the divine. We allow the turbulence of our thoughts and emotions to settle, creating space for clarity, for insight, for a deeper connection with the divine. It is in these moments of stillness that we can truly hear and understand the whispers of our soul. It is in the stillness that we hear the whispers of our soul, the gentle nudges of the Spirit guiding us towards our true purpose, our true calling. Know that I am God, the psalmist reminds us. This knowledge is not just intellectual, but deeply experiential. This is not a knowledge gained through intellect or reason alone, but a knowing that permeates our very being, a deep and abiding understanding that we are not alone in the universe, that there is a force greater than ourselves orchestrating the symphony of our lives. To be still is to relinquish our need to control, to surrender our anxieties and fears to the one who holds the universe in his hands. It is an act of profound trust and faith. It is to trust that even when we cannot see the path ahead, even when we feel lost and uncertain, we are being guided, protected, and loved. This trust is a source of immense strength and comfort. This does not mean that our problems will magically disappear, that life will suddenly become easy or free from challenges. Life will always have its storms, but it does mean that we face those challenges from a place of centeredness, of inner peace, knowing that we are not alone in the struggle. This inner peace is our anchor. So, my friends, I invite you to make space for stillness in your life. It is a gift you give to yourself, a sanctuary in the midst of chaos. Find a quiet corner, close your eyes and simply breathe. Allow yourself to be present in the moment. Let go of the need to control, to analyze, to fix. Just be. Embrace the stillness and the peace it brings. And in the stillness, in the quiet spaces between your thoughts, listen for the voice of the divine, whispering words of love, of comfort, of peace. These whispers are always there, waiting for us to hear. For in the stillness, you will find that you already possess everything you need. The answers, the peace, the connection, they are all within you, waiting to be discovered. As we conclude our exploration of Psalm 46, I hope these ancient words have resonated with you, offering comfort, encouragement, and a renewed sense of hope. The truths embedded within this psalm are as relevant today as they were millennia ago, reminding us that even in a world often filled with uncertainty and turmoil, there is an unshakable foundation in the divine. If you found this exploration of Psalm 46 meaningful, I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What resonated most deeply with you? How have these words spoken to your own life experiences? And if you have any questions or reflections you'd like to share, please don't hesitate to leave those as well. Let's continue this conversation, supporting one another on our individual and collective journeys of faith. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Psalm 46. May its words continue to be a source of strength, comfort, and peace in your life. If you found this video useful, please share your experiences in the comments below and subscribe to our channel. Also, don't go just yet though, watch the next video on your screen.